I use all kinds of stuff. Mom loves it when I use the fish and seaweed fertilizer. Just smells up the store. Nate from Rayne Gardens here at the public library here in Gillette, and tonight we are doing a Master Gardener's little class. So we're gonna talk to the public and try to teach them a little bit about the houseplants. See how it goes. I brought some plants.
This one does this, that one does that. You want this one? Take it home.
Oh yeah, I'm not taking it back with me.
I wouldn't want to either.
They're all going out to these people. And then, that's why I already ordered pet food and snacks. People are showing up. We're gonna get crazy.
Are you guys ready for the class tonight? What lovely weather again, huh? It seems like every time we do one of these, our weather kind of turns on us a little bit, but then we get lots of people, so that's okay. So we're with the Master Gardeners, so we're trying to do classes every month this year, trying, like we did last year too. Any questions before we get started? Okay. Does anybody?
We didn't anticipate this many.
Yeah, thank you for coming, because this helps us with our numbers and educating and getting good speakers in and stuff too. So I want to welcome Nate Foss with Rayne Gardens. We're very fortunate to have him in our city. He knows a lot about the house plants, so make him run for his money tonight, okay? Ask for questions. We got lots of door prizes too, so we'll be doing drawings in between as he talks.
Nate from Rayne Gardens here. If you haven't been to the store, you should definitely check it out. It's like a jungle. About a half of you I've seen in there before, so you know that it's a good jungle atmosphere in the store. Then outside we have trees, shrubs, veggies, flowers, all that. So at the store we don't water anything with straight tap water. It is all reverse osmosis water at Rayne Gardens. At my house, it's all filtered water also, just because I've learned the hard way. You get some browning of the tips, which I'm sure a lot of us, if we go home tonight, we're going to see our plants. There's brown tips. More than likely, it's from all that good stuff that's in our water. What you got, Lydia?
Why is the reverse osmosis water better than tap water?
So it takes out all of those nasty nutrients that the city thinks that we need to have just to keep our water healthy. So reverse osmosis takes out everything. So if we are using that type of water, our plants will need some extra nutrients, so we will have to add fertilizer a little bit more often. So right here we got a philodendron moonlight. So this beauty right here, philodendrons are super easy to care for. We want them not to be right up in the window. None of the philodendrons will want to be up there getting sunburned. So pretty much anywhere else in your house, I'll let you hold on to your baby. You're welcome. Again, away from the window, not direct sun, otherwise those big views. So all houseplants, just general rule of thumb, want some drainage. If we have a pot that they're in that the water can't flow out of, so all these pots that you get at the store, they got holes in there so the water can just run out. If we put it in a pretty little purple pot that doesn't have any holes and it's just going to sit in there, that soil's never going to dry out. Even if we give it tiny little doses of water, it's just going to keep accumulating down at the bottom and drown. And again, our plant's gone. We got soggy soil. We're going to get the gnats. So with your peperomia, you do want a damp soil. You need to check what kind of pot it is. I would just re-pot it into some fresh soil. So Christmas cactus, holiday cactus, Thanksgiving cactus, Easter cactus, whichever cactus you have. The question was top watering, bottom watering, one's thriving, one's not. The one that's thriving is closer to the window. They love windows. They love that sun. I would pop that little one right next to it. Yep. And just keep doing what you're doing. Because you've already had it for years. You're doing good, just top watering. It's easy. If we put some of these sun-loving plants that want some sunshine, if we put them in our shadier spot of our house, they'll always stay small. So if you have a plant that's not growing for a year, 2 years, let's try to give it a little bit more sunshine. So Hoyas like sunshine. They just don't want to be right up in the window. So now we're at 36, and we have another Chinese evergreen. This is the Siam Red. So again, pretty colors, super easy to care for. Just let it go nuts. So lipsticks are starting to bloom from people's houses right now. They're showing us lots of pictures. They're called a lipstick plant because the flower looks like a tube of lipstick peeking out. There you go. Treat it more like a succulent Hoya. Let it dry out, give it a good watering, and somewhat close to the window, not right up in the window, a couple feet away. Okay, we got 40. We have a rickrack cactus. So this is a cactus that we don't want to treat like a cactus. This one's got, oh yeah, of course. They want to have a little bit more frequent waterings than a normal cactus. They don't want to be up in the window. The rickracks, zigzags, another name for them. A little harder to find. Keep them away from the window, good 5 foot or so.
Now, is that going to bloom or anything in time, or just the,
It's pretty much just the leaf. Yep.
That's very nice.
So they're just known for their cool looking leaves. So the question was fertilizing when your plant's blooming. I fertilized all throughout the year. You're gonna, again, read stuff that says, hey, don't fertilize during the winter. Do you think these plants really know that it's winter time in your house if you've had them there for years? They don't care. Fertilize them once a month. That's what I do with mine. They love it. So give them some food. Let them stay happy and healthy.
Do you have a special fertilizer you use? Just a houseplant fertilizer, or?
I use all kinds of stuff. Mom loves it when I use the fish and seaweed fertilizer. Just smells up the store. I use that as a foliar spray also, that I will just put in a spray bottle and I will spray the leaves. So when some plants will take that fertilizer straight through the leaves. So if you want to mist them, you'll leave a little residue on your plants if you use that fertilizer. And so that's when you go use your leaf shine then. Shine it back up. So that was kind of fun. Went probably a little longer than we were expecting, but it turned out pretty awesome there. So that's our first public speaking encounter ever for Rayne. I think it went good. See ya.